All right, I've got the old starter here and the new starter in the box. They look identical. I'm going to do a bench check on it real quick, just to compare. Make sure this one's working before I put it in. We just want to hear it really line out. So I'm gonna see if I can set the camera up kind of like that. See if that'll work, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it seems to work. All right, here we go. You can hear it's nice and quiet. We'll compare it now to this one, since they're the same manufacturer. Let's see what happens. You can hear this one has some bearing noise in it, something going on, but it is turning over. It does sound similar to the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. Anyway, that's what the customer asked me to do, was if I'm going to take the starter out and test it to put a new one in. It is making some noise, so we wouldn't want to put the old one back in and then have problems later. So we'll go ahead and hold on to it for a spare, put it back in the box and save the new one. And we're going to put the new one in now. So, all right. Okay, I just finished putting the starter in. I haven't tried it yet, but we got the electrical box out too because we were inspecting the starter relay. You can see there's some corrosion around it, but it wasn't affected. But I do have it open and apart right now, and you did buy a new one. And just for the sake of argument, I do not want to end up having you come back within a week because something else is going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in since you supplied the part. I'll go ahead and do that now. And all right, we'll be back. Got the new starter relay in, and the ground strip is not long enough to reach. I've never really seen that before, but that's just crazy. So I'm gonna have to cut the wire, put another connector on it, and then extend the ground wire. That is just the wildest thing. Anyway, just thought I'd show that, and then we'll be done with the electrical box. All right, there's the electrical box. It's all back together. We're gonna seal it up and move on to the next step. All right, so we've got the new starter in, we got the new starter relay in, and the moment of truth. Still nothing, so we're gonna have to pull the motor out now. All right. This is the flywheel you gotta take off. And this is the Bendix right there. That's the part that's failed. So, let's see. It's supposed to, when you turn it like that, it's supposed to slide out. And it's not. So, that's your part that I'm gonna be replacing. Because you see, like I said, you gotta take the flywheel off to get to the part, and then the whole stator cover. So, I'm getting ready to put the new one in. All right, so we put it in the water, Kirsten. Today's Sunday. I'm just checking it to make sure I didn't miss anything with leaks or anything like that from putting it back together. Plus we had the carbs off and everything, so I want to make sure it was going to idle in the water and all that. So I've already fired it up, checked it. Now I'm going to go ahead and go drive it for a minute, make sure you're okay, because I don't want to send you off and then have you come back and say it's not idling right or something weird. So I'm going to go drive it now. And back in a few minutes. Go ahead and video me until I get out of here.